Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, however, my name is Bram. I talk about all things luxury shopping, fashion, lifestyle, and travel. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and become a member of my growing YouTube family. I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when I upload the videos, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, guys. So today, it's Friday again. I don't know. These weeks are going by so quick. How is it almost April? Like, it's insanity. I am doing another. This is going to be a pretty quick one. This is, but I think a good one. So Fridays, typically, if you are new here, I talk about like what I've gotten for the week, what I'm loving, and sometimes I put some dupes in there, not replicas, dupes. So dupes are items in the same design as something else, but not claiming to be that other thing, right? So, you know, Steve Madden does a ton of dupes. Jeffrey Campbell does dupes. Zara does dupes. I mean, every fast fashion brand, I think most of them do dupes sometimes. And so it's not replicas, it's dupes. Just wanted to put that out there, as I usually do, just in case there's somebody new that is a little confused about it. So I have a few things to go over with you guys today. It wasn't a big shopping week, and I've been thinking about transitioning this Friday favorites thing into like a monthly favorites, but the only concern that I have is if there are things, because sometimes there's like some amazing finds out there, and because they are really popular or they're dupes, my only concern is that if I post it, if I wait a whole month to show you what it is, if it's not there, then you've missed the chance to purchase it if you wanted to. So I don't know. That's up in the air. We'll decide what we're going to do about that in the next week or two. But as of now, I have actually just 4 things to show you, technically. 3 things that I'm going to link, 1 thing that I purchased this week, and give you a little bit of an update on it. And yeah, so let's get into it. This should be a relatively short video. I always say that, and then anyway, before we do that, I am going to throw my Instagram handle up here. So if you don't already follow me over there, then come give me a follow. I am trying to be more consistent with it, and I promise if you follow, I will be. I am trying to post in stories every day, and I am trying to just kind of like get in the zone of actually taking pictures of like my outfit, showing you how I wear the things that we talk about, all of that stuff. So come follow me over there. Okay, let's get into it. So first thing is first, I posted about a pair of glasses a few weeks ago, and a pair of sunglasses. And I remember in that video, I said something like, I don't know if they are a dupe for anything. I couldn't find what it was a dupe of, but like I thought they were super cute, and I purchased them, and I wanted to show you guys. You know what? Let me get them. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Okay, so these were the glasses that I posted about. They are a pair from Amazon. I will link them again below. They are also linked in my Shop My, which is all linked in the description box, and they are in my Amazon storefront, which is also linked in my all through my link tree, which is linked in the description box, so you can find all the things that I talk about that are available. So I purchased these, and I was like, they're super cute, and I don't know if they are a dupe of anything, but I just thought that they were like really cute, and I haven't worn them yet. I plan to, but like no guilt, because I think they were like $15 or $20, something like that. So these are them. So in my searching this week, I figured out what these are a dupe of. So these are a dupe of the Gentle Monster brand. If anybody has heard of that, they do extremely cute, like ornate, beautiful glasses and sunglasses. So I will link those again. And the reason that I am mentioning that is because I found another pair on Amazon that are also dupes of Gentle Monster. And it's these. I don't know. This is what it came in. I don't even know what it says. Now, I made a mistake. I should have gotten them in a sunglass version. I was like, you know what? I could do I could order a pair of readers. I wear readers. I'm my eyes are a mess and I'm getting up there. So I do wear readers when I'm looking at my screen all day and like towards the end of the night when my eyes get exhausted from staring at blue light all day. So I purchased the pair that was clear. Now these are definitely a Gentle Monster dupe. And I'll show a picture here of the actual brand. Let me see. So they have like 3 big stones on the side, 1 on the top here, and same thing on that side. And they're just like this little oval, kind of like the other version. So I purchased them for myself and I was like, I'm gonna get the clear because I'll just wear them at home, and I need a cute pair of readers to like bring out with me because sometimes I want to, do work on the computer outside or whatever. And I need my glasses because I can't see. So I got these. Now, oh, it's attached to my hair. Okay. When they came, I quickly realized that I didn't even check to see if they were readers. Like, how stupid is that? That's how new I am to this readers game, right? I was like, wait a minute. It didn't say it was magnifying at all. And so it showed up and it's just clear. I mean, it's for the look. Okay. So I'm going to actually return these clear ones because they are not readers, and I'm not like paying money to get the actual like lens changed out to a reader. But I am going to repurchase them in the sunglass version because I do think that they are super cute. But just if anybody is as, I guess, brain dead as me sometimes, then they are not readers. They're just clear. They're for the design, guys. It's just for the design. So that being said, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to exchange them out. But they are a dupe for the Gentle Monsters that almost look exactly the same. And I'm going to link them here. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, now I did the dog, always the dog. Okay, she's so bored. Okay, I'm in the process of filming a vlog. I'm almost done. I'm almost gonna wrap it up. But in my vlog, I actually unboxed some things for you. However, because it's not gonna go up for probably another week or so, I just want to give you the information in case these things sell out and you can't find them or whatever, like, and you really want them. So I'm going to show you anyway. So it might spoil a teeny bit of the vlog, but that's okay. So I went and purchased these Steve Madden shoes from Steve Madden. Obviously, I tracked them down because this color was hard to find in store. So from last time I checked, and again, everything will be linked below. Last time I checked, they were available online in all the colors. It actually comes in multiple colors. They're available in all the colors. And I wanted to see them in person, and I don't like waiting for things. And I was like, I'll just drive. Like I found one up in Boca, and I drove and I picked it up at the mall there. So they're super, super cute. They are a dupe of almost an exact dupe, guys, the Miu Miu boat shoe. So they have them in many colors. Like I said, I know Miu Miu specifically makes them in brown and white, I believe. Steve Madden has both, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they have brown, black, white. They have a floral color. They have a bunch of them. Things that don't exist in Miu Miu world. But so Steve Madden has more options than Miu Miu does. But these are almost identical. The only thing it's missing is the small little Miu Miu logo on the tongue. So these are so cute, so comfortable, guys, so comfortable. The white almost looks like they're painted on, which I like a lot. It's like an aged white. I don't know. There's like a finish where it's almost like somebody painted over a pair of brown shoes. You know what I mean? Anyway, I got them in my true size, which is a 9. I honestly probably could have gone to an 8.5 with them. They are so comfortable though. So beyond comfortable. These remind me of anybody ever wore Toms or Bobs from Skechers. Those shoes I wore to death. I used to do like door-to-door sales, and probably about 15 years ago, or about 15 years ago, give or take. And I used to literally be on my feet from 12 p.m. until like 9 p.m. at night. And I would go to work with something, I don't know, a pair of heels or whatever, and I always had a pair of Toms or a pair of Bobs in my trunk, because just in case like I couldn't handle the heels for the full day, I would change into the Toms or the Bobs. They're so like lightweight, so comfortable, they don't pinch anywhere or whatever. These shoes, like the sole of them, the whole thing just reminds me of Toms or Bobs. So comfortable, but way cuter. Way cuter. I mean, I thought that they were cute back then. I was into them. I had a bunch of different styles. I like comfortable things. So I don't know if that'll be of any surprise to anybody considering my current Crocs fascination and addiction. But I did love Toms for a very long time. So anyway, that's that. And so those are really, really good. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to link them. And like, if you are thinking about, if you were like not going to, if you liked the Miu Miu and you were like not going to do it because it's expensive for a pair of shoes that may or may not be cute next year or just for what it is, these are the perfect ones for you. The next thing that I have is another pair of shoes, guys. Okay, so this is the last dupe that I'm going to show you. I am obsessed with these. I have to return them and exchange them actually for a half a size down. They are big, but I was inspired to look for these because of the Christian Louboutin and Margiela collaboration that they came out with. Have never been the hugest fan of Tabbies, honestly. Obviously they look very hoof-like. I don't know. It's just not it's not really my thing, but I had to think back and I was like, wait a minute, it is my thing, because I don't know who remembers these, but I used to wear these Nikes all the time. Like, they were my most worn shoe for probably two years. I had a pair of white and I had a pair of neon pink that I wore into the ground when my kids were little because I thought that they were cute. They were different. Nobody had them. They were very polarizing. Either people were like, those are super cool, or those are so ugly. But I loved them. They were like the Mary Jane sneakers. And I realized, I was like, wait a minute, those are very Margiela-like, right? And so anyway, so maybe I am a hoof girl. I don't know. But I went onto Amazon because I was like, I'm not going to spend that much money on hoof shoes if I'm going to purchase them, right? I'm just not, until I know that I'm going to wear them, number one. Number two, I am a fan of Christian Louboutins. I am not a fan of the comfort. They are very uncomfortable to me, even the flat shoes. So I guess like my foot shape or whatever is not working with the way that they cut their shoes. And that's fine. I wasn't going to get a pair of those, even though I do think it's a really cool collaboration. So I went looking on Amazon for a pair of Tabby-like shoes, and I found these, guys. So these come in a whole bunch of colors on Amazon. Obviously, I got the silver. They're like a cracked silver, like you can see it. It's almost like paint cracking, kind of. Anyway, so comfortable. I mean, like beyond comfortable. Obviously, they have the little hoof thing going on here. Inside, you can see there's the split between your big toe and your other toes. They come in a bunch of different sizes. I chose the silver. They do come in a bunch of different sizes, but they also come in a bunch of different colors. I initially was like, let me get the gold, which I do really like. However, I looked online at the Margiela site, and this is actually the color that they have. So I didn't see that they had gold. They do have silver, and they had like a pewter. They had like a bunch of colors, but they had these exact, and they're like almost like little ballerina slippers, right? Ballerina, like flats. So they have like a little like tied off knot there, just the same as the Margiela. These are obviously not Margiela. They are VBDB, and that's what they are. But they came to me overnight, so they do have them available. It's not like a super long shipping time. I, again, would go down. I don't know if they're full sizes or if they come in half sizes too. I'll put it up on the screen here once I check it and go back and edit and all that stuff. These, like I said, I bought them in a 9. I could do with an 8.5 if they have. I probably would not go for an 8 if it's only full sizes, and I will keep these if it's only full sizes. But super, super comfortable. Linked below. I don't know, if you're into them and you just don't want to pull the trigger on like some real tabbies, you want to see if you are going to actually wear a hoof like shoe before you spend all that money, then I would say go this route and just make sure. Or if you're just kind of into it for like the moment and you know it's like you would never buy the actual expensive version, then those are perfect also. All right, guys. So last, actually, I have two more things to show you. One thing that we discussed. Actually, let me show you one last pair of shoes first. Hold on. So last pair of shoes. Again, I actually unboxed these on my vlog, but I just want to show you really quick in case anybody wants them because they are a limited edition collaboration, which I love, especially in Crocs. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about Crocs, guys. I just think that they're so ugly, they're cute. Anyway, these are obviously, if you can see, they're a collaboration between Crocs and Haribo. Gold bears, right? So they're gummy bears, and they each have like the big giant gibbets gummy bears. And let's see, yeah, and then they have like the little bag of gummy bears there. So they're like, you know, rainbow colors. On the sides, they have, okay, can we see that? Okay, sorry. On the sides, they have gummy bears into the, you know, thing. Anyway, I got them. I thought that they were so super cute. When they showed up, I was actually even more excited because tell me that they don't look like juicy, like you can eat them, right? So, so cute. Anyway, I know again that most people hate these. I like them for kind of like the anti-fashion that they are, and I like cute things. So, you know, to me, they're extremely comfortable. I literally wear Crocs pretty much every day. I have a ridiculous collection that's getting to the point of stupidity, but I know I'm going to keep going with it. I do wear them probably every day. They're extremely comfortable for like walking long distances for me, all of that stuff. So unless I'm getting dressed up and putting on like an outfit, if I just have on like my sweatpants and whatever, I might wear a cute bag, but I'm probably wearing Crocs with that. So anyway, that being said, I think that they're adorable, and I will link them below if they're still available. A lot of times these like weird collaborations that they do, some of them kind of go crazy and are very hard to find, and then some of them are very easy to find because nobody wants. And I don't know what these are yet, although I have a feeling, I think they're going to be popular. I could be totally wrong, but I think that they're super cute. That's all. Okay, last thing, guys. I said I wanted to give you an update of something that I unboxed earlier this week. If you watched my last video, you would have known that I unboxed this bag, which is my very beautiful orange patent leather Chanel medallion bag tote bag from 2000. So I am officially obsessed. It took me a few days. I did ask you guys like what you thought about it and everything in the last video that I did. It took me a few days for the color to kind of sink in and for me to decide how I felt about it. I have since decided that we're keeping her. I love her. I'm actually like kind of obsessed with her, and she's a really flattering bag. You know, it's a good size. She's just like her size and the way you can wear her on the body, she's just really flattering. Do you know what I mean? Like some bags, in my opinion, some bags can make you look fat. Some bags can make you look thin. Some bags certain bags can be flattering or not flattering because we do technically wear them. But the way that this one is situated, I think it's extremely flattering. It's very ladylike, but also kind of like funky and fun. And the fact that it's discontinued is like even better to me. So I am sort of a little obsessed now with the Mademoiselle tote bag. I don't know how I actually waited 20 plus years to purchase my first one, but I did. I wasn't like, I always liked them. I kind of had this conversation with you guys in the last video. I always liked them, but it was kind of like I didn't want black. I didn't really want a plain color, and I always was like, well, I'll get it at some point. Like it you know, because it's a classic, even though it's discontinued, there's a ton of them on the on the resale market. I was like, I absolutely, like, I have time. Like, I don't have to rush into it. So when I saw the orange patent, I was like, all right, now is the chance to pull the trigger. And I am so glad I did, number one. Number two, it's kind of opened up this whole, like, do I need more tabbies? Oh my God. Okay. Do I need more medallion totes? And I think that I might. I am now on the hunt for a red in really good condition. It's hard to find them in really good condition. I think that these bags tend to be like workhorses, and it looks like a lot of the ones on the resale market tend to be a little bit beat up. So this one is definitely like an excellent condition, and I'm going to try to find another one in excellent condition in a red, and much more rare than the red, but I did see one online. Oh, I shouldn't tell you guys, but I will. It's a blue. I won't tell you what kind of blue. All right, fine. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll probably look for it later because I do have other things on my list. It's like a light blue, and it's beautiful. It's light blue caviar. And so anyway, I do have more of these on my like ultimate wish list. It's probably not something I'm going to jump on immediately unless I can find something, you know, another like a few $100s just like this one was. But I'm probably going to like focus on, I have a few other things that are higher on my list at the moment than that. But anyway, at some point it'll come. You'll see another unboxing of a medallion tote at some point. I can say confidently you probably will. Probably soon. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Yeah, I'm going to link everything below, like I said, and that's all. So again, if you have not already subscribed and you like videos like this, you like to talk about fashion, you like to talk, we don't always do unboxings, we don't always do hauls, but we do talk about fashion, we do talk about luxury, we talk about all those things. So if those are things that you are interested in, I would love it if you would hit the button and subscribe, because my analytics tell me that there's so many of you that watch consistently, constantly, over and over again, but you are not subscribed yet. So it means so much to me, but it is free for you. I would truly, truly appreciate it. And again, I am going to put up my Instagram handle just so that you can come and follow me over there also. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could give me a thumbs up. It really helps me with the algorithm. And what else, guys? I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. All right, so I'm going to post a video over here somewhere, I think down here. If you haven't already seen it, I will leave another one there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.